Welcome to Course of the Crimson Throne. My name is Paulo, and these are my alcoholics. We're on session 33.
5 million.
Who died last session? No one died. But I need everybody to go to 2 hero points. Alex, I'll give you the second one, even though you're not on webcam. Red. One day I'll see your beautiful face, and you'll get your extra hero point, right? So, Matt, what happened last session for a hero point? Actually, you're full, so I'll make you do the recap anyway, and then I'll give it to someone else. I might even give it to myself.
What? So wait. So this is me right now, and you're gonna force me to drink more milk, and then you're just gonna take the hero point for yourself.
Part of that analogy made sense, and part of it made no sense at all.
I just wanted to make
you have to remember,
reference.
you're in the old people's group this time, Matt.
I just wanted to make a fat cat reference. Look at his little tummy. He's bloated. He drank too much milk.
I just thought it was like a skibbity toilet thing, and I just didn't know.
Same.
Matt, you would watch Skibbity Toilet.
Okay. All right. Do you want a Gen Alpha recap? Let's have a Gen Alpha recap. Okay. So we slid into the manor of the king, or the emperor of Old Kavosa, but it turns out he had El Riz, and he was trying to get us to skibbity toilet a pig. Like, completely yeet it. Absolutely skiboosh it, right?
That's what it's penciled.
And
I like it. Continue.
Isabel.
That's good.
So Priz, also El Riz, was like, trying to like match that vibe, but they were just getting absolutely mugged on by Isabel, who mewed the Emperor, and the Emperor got tilted, and because they wouldn't skibbity the toilet, he tried swinging at them. And they just kept on mogging on them. And then Caden tried joining in, but he got fucking shot in the chest and died. Frizz stopped calling me out. I know I'm already old. I can't remember Gen Alpha lingo. I'm really trying here. No cap, like on guard. Yeah, on guard. Caden got turned into skibbity toilet. Real.
And Aiden just parked. Aiden threw down and just parked out front.
Yeah, Aiden mogged on the group because he refused to give up his gyats. And Durgan took his level 10 gyat and stuffed it into Caden. Pause. I'm actually feeling like my brain start having an aneurysm. Oh god, is this what it feels like? Okay, let's keep going. But yeah, so the fight happened, and on God, Caden got turned into skibbity toilet, and he kept getting mogged on, and they were going to turn him into a TV head. And
no, TV. You mean a toilet head? What?
Wait, Durgan, how old are you? Red, how old are you?
27.
Well, this is my area of authority, okay? You have El Riz. I am Sigma. You are cringe.
You mean beta?
All right, here's
beta is so 2017.
Like, by the way, guys, there's an
okay. I need to stop with the Gen Alpha thing because it's actually giving me a headache.
What happened?
I've actually gotten a migraine from it. So Caden got into so Isabel, after refusing to play Throw the Pig, and have it get dragged across the fucking ground like that one chick that got thrown out of her car at the start of Zombieland. They got into a massive fight. Aiden didn't know that was happening until the second round, I think, where he then got involved because the guards outside got aggroed. But poor fucking Caden, he kept on almost dying. This man was getting dragged towards the guillotine in real time. And it was like he would get up, he would get knocked back down again. He was actually the Chumbawamba song. Like...
Hey, I got that reference!
Yeah! But because Priz is a goat, she fucking held the line. Like, you know, kept the escape open. Caden got out, Isabel got out, and then Priz got out after basically taunting the guy into trying to come after her to get her head. And now we're being hunted by the Emperor of Old Corvosa and his goons. And we actually haven't followed up our other lead because we shouldn't have done this dungeon out of order. I actually am going to need painkillers. I have a headache from trying to think that hard about Gen Alpha stuff.
You could try some paracetamol, which is also known as Tylenol or acetaminophen.
And we're back
Feels
to
so
the
good.
beginning of this whole conversation. But ignoring that. Oh, look at that. Look at that Tylenol. Oh, keep that away from Alex. All right.
Apparently.
Yeah. Okay, boys. You... where'd that hero point go? I'll give it to myself. I'll get a Rivelin point. There we go.
What? No.
Yes. I'm
No,
actually
I got a headache from skibbity toilet references and
I'm
Elk
going to be
Riz.
changing my villain point rules, guys. I will just be automatically awarding
No,
myself
I'll
a
be
villain
leaving
point
this
every
server.
session.
Cool.
What? I get a free reroll. But it'll just be
That's
one
fuck you,
reroll.
Alex.
Sorry.
Yeah, seems
Fuck
like a
you,
villainous
Alex.
thing to do.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
just one reroll per session, but I want a free reroll per session. So I'll be putting in house rules. I keep forgetting to do that. But anyway, you guys got your asses whooped and have retreated back to the derelict shack. I'm gonna play some derelict shack music. Oh shit, my music got fucked.
Can it just be Tuvan throat singing?
Mysterious. There we go. I'll play some paranormal bullshit. There we go. All right. As you guys tail between your legs, make your way inside the shack. I will say one thing before we start role playing or whatever. I did level you up preemptively because I just felt pity in my heart for your horrible mistakes that you decide to do in life.
Wow.
But the point
Tell us
is,
how you really feel.
I was going to level you up after you went to the other lead. So just pretend this is a pre-reward for something that you're going to do right. You're going to do eventually, right? You're going to do
Let's
it right
visit
now,
the
right?
Hobo King once again.
Exactly. So anyway.
Is this railroading? Is that what this is?
This was we had agreed at the end of last session to go to the other place anyway. And now it feels like it's railroading, but
Okay.
It's really just remember the thing that you all said you were going to do. I want you to do that thing. I was thinking
when I say it,
you could just go swimming.
When I say it, it's railroading, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's true. It is true. That is true. All right, fine, whatever. What do you do?
Well, for starters, how long do we get back here? We're beaten up. Are we going to take a little bit of time and patch up before we head back out?
You headed to... I'm trying to figure out what time you headed to the Emperor's house. Because I know it says 8:30.
It was early in the morning.
Well, it is now 9:30. And you have a whole day ahead of you.
Right. So what I'm saying is, should we lay low for an hour or two and get patched up before we head out again? Or in character, maybe before we go running back into danger, we should get everybody back on their feet?
Yeah, I agree, Priz. Just laying low in general might be useful right now. Sorry about that, everyone. I didn't realize he was going to be that much of a douche, but here we are.
It's all right. I mean,
he was the Emperor of Old Corvosa. He was literally a douchebag just from the name, just from the title he's given himself.
I know, but just beating around a poor innocent animal like that just for no reason? Christ.
You don't have to justify it. We totally understand that was it. You know, he was being unreasonable. We were all willing to play, and you didn't have to play, and he was just, he was just being horrible. So you have to take responsibility for that.
I can understand acting on your convictions. And we'll do.
Go ahead, just heal the full. I will say you can. No. Oh, cool. 30 now. Was it 30 before?
Yep.
It wasn't.
30 on 30.
Yeah, there we go.
Because now I'm a level up.
Yeah.
So.
Heal to full, ladies and gentlemen, and feel free to. I don't know.
Oops.
An hour will pass during this hour as you guys are.
I mean, I have
chatting.
continual recovery and more medic. I can do 4 people.
Yeah. As you guys are talking during this hour, you will hear basically roaming gangs of the Emperor's thugs, making their way, like looking for you guys. I will say they don't find you, but they are. You can see that the Emperor has mobilized his entire little thug army trying to look for you all.
Well, there's good news about this. When we come for the Emperor, we'll have killed so many of them that he won't have much of a force left to protect himself. Make him an easier target. Death by attrition and all that nonsense.
Maybe we try and lure him out as well. I don't fancy fighting him on his own ground again, particularly with whatever the hell that contraption was that they tried to put poor Caden in repeatedly.
I'm pretty sure that was an infernal machine. I've heard about stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it devours souls.
Wait, what the fuck?
Kills you, your soul is destroyed or eaten by the machine?
So there's definitely no coming back then.
Yeah.
Briz, what the fuck are you talking about?
The Emperor has what he calls the tall knife. It's like a guillotine, but infernal and horrible. I was trying to figure out what it was. All I got was a sense of overwhelming evil from it, so I'm pretty sure it's an infernal contraption. And I imagine it's like the ones that I've read about that eat your souls. This is also
I thought guillotines.
Recall knowledge check.
I don't get how a guillotine can be infernal. I mean, like, isn't it like the quickest way to die? It's more humane than hanging.
Well, you didn't see this one, so
yeah.
Yes,
fair enough.
Instead of a sharp blade, it had teeth. They went out of their way to give it teeth.
Less painless, less quick.
Yeah.
And there's no way of bringing you back at all. So yeah, pretty nasty, and I really don't want us to be having to deal with that again when, well, we inevitably have to take this guy on.
Well, we're going to have to destroy that thing whenever we can, but for now, I think we've got to see if we can find Vencarlo.
I'm just putting this out here because Caden looks like he was turned into an accordion up there. I fucking told you we should have just gone for the other guy. There was only one way that was going to end.
You know what? Lay on hands. Right over the mouth. It's the only way it works now.
So
do you actually do that? Because if you do, you snuff out a cigarette.
Yeah. Ow. That's a bad habit.
Red, Java, Caden. Well, Caden's not here, but heal the full.
I'm not even in yet. I'm not even in Foundry.
Oh, fuck.
Caden is healed for 555 damage.
I very briefly set my hit points to 1,230. But then I fixed it.
So, you should have just kept it for a whole level like that.
Yeah. All right. Oh wait, Java, are you having? Oh, you're in. I see you in.
I'm in. I just got in.
Okay, hit the coffee cup.
Why do I need to edit?
In the words of
edit stuff.
Oh, your
every hacker
super hot,
in the 90s, I'm in.
Your music's gonna be super loud, Summer.
You son of a bitch! I'm in.
Your music's gonna be really loud, so just keep that in mind.
I mean, if we are going to go around the streets, shouldn't we wear some sort of masks or disguises? We're going to stand out pretty. Well, stand out like a sore thumb, really. I mean, I still have my plague mask, that at least.
I mean,
Covers
I'm
my
gonna be
face a little.
wearing full plate armor and riding a white wolf no matter what. So
Yes, but I mean, like, the mask might do it. I saw this play where this guy was clearly a superhero, but whenever he put glasses on, no one knew who he was. Might
yeah, I
do
mean,
the same
Okay.
effect.
Okay, you have a Vaquero wannabe, a fucking goblin riding a dog, a dwarf, a whatever
What's-
Yava is, and then a druid.
Oi,
A
what's
human?
wrong being a dwarf?
It's a normal human.
Mm.
I thought you were Verizian.
wow,
That's a.
wow,
Whoa.
What? What?
wow.
Wow, detective.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, no, it's
Okay.
all right. It's all right. This is the
it's
general.
no.
This
it's
is the
fine,
general
it's fine.
attitude towards Veritians. I've dealt with it my whole life. It's all right. It's all right.
You
It's all right.
shouldn't have to
I mean, it's
deal with
not
it,
all
Yava.
right.
You shouldn't. No, it's not.
I just realized I basically just inadvertently pulled that one vine where it's like, "Hey, I'm lesbian." I thought you were American.
Hmm.
Yeah, you basically
Like-
just said you said the equivalent of Australians aren't human.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also fair.
Fuck you.
Hi. Can I learn Infernal? Is there? I have to pick a language, but I don't know how to pick a language without completely metagaming.
Can you learn Infernal?
I mean, we've been around a lot of books that have it in there.
I know. What are the Orgathoan cultists? What would that be?
That'd be like Necrol, probably.
Yeah, I like whatever you've been exposed. I mean, I don't want to say no, but I just want you to have a good reason for it, right?
Got it.
Yeah. So like if you give me a good reason, then yes. If you give me a bad reason, then probably yes, because I'm an easy GM to deal with, apparently.
Wait, what?
What?
Who said that? Why? Oh man, who would lie to you like that? Perhaps that's still nice.
I'm nice. All right. Maybe, well, if I say that, maybe I'm not that nice. I don't know. All right, what are we doing?
Well,
Well, are we going to let a little more time pass, or are we just going to go out there, balls to the wall, and let's just do what we do?
Summer, is your
I mean, you hit the
foundry
gangs
working
out there.
better, by the way? So,
Yes, it's
okay.
I switched to Firefox and it's
Okay.
doing much
Oh.
better.
Good. Hit the coffee
Look,
cup
our-
icon, by the way, if you don't mind. Thank you.
Look, there's not a
I
lot
feel
of
for-
options. Everything's bad. We're a large group, so going by night doesn't really work in our favor because people are going to notice us, and I guess if we go by day, people are also going to notice us.
But there's probably less
Chances-
people at night, less people to see us.
Less people on the street at night. More
Mm.
guards, probably.
You really think he's that organised? Struck me as more of a madman just winging it than having actual guards around.
Yeah, but his thugs seem like the type to get beaten up by, like, caped crusaders.
Hmm.
I've got a cape.
As do you, detective. Now.
Well, different type of caped crusader. You know, the ones that dress up, the vigilantes, they dress up, they prowl in the night, they use mixed martial arts to beat the shit out of bad guys.
Right. The person we're going to find, Blackjack.
Yeah, basically like blackjack. But
Yeah.
usually they're all animalistic. I think the last one I saw was Pigeon Man.
Mm. You're really
Then they
you're really kind of hitting on like Isabel's friends can turn into animals. Verisians aren't. You're really
Mhm.
Detective.
At least he's got his bases covered, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know. I suppose you can't
I
be racist if you hate everyone, right?
Oh, I forgot you were a shapeshifter.
Not me personally.
her friends that she called to help us with
No,
the
she's.
force
Oh,
spell.
so you're just the mistress of the
Would
shapeshifters
you
then?
know that? Oh, well, you would know that. Yeah, okay. You saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you
She,
would know that.
she
Yeah.
pulled out her.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you
mask.
do and what you don't know. So it's fine. Sorry, go ahead.
What we didn't know was that the people that come always see her in a mask.
And we don't know that they're a couple.
But I don't know that we know that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get the fuck out of here and go see if we can find Blackjack. And if we kill a few thugs on the way, then we start thinning out the horde.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to make our way. Yes, Alex.
With 5th rank spells, are we allowed to use them yet, or once we've long rested?
I will say once
Since
you've
we kind
long
of leveled
rested,
up just
once
before,
you long
yeah.
rested. So go ahead and remove your 5th rank spell slots, guys. Go to 0 on both of them. We're gonna give you those when you long rest, yeah? So, and you should probably long rest before the next battle.
I'll just expend them both. That's
Yeah.
probably.
Expend both of them,
Yeah.
yeah. Just use both your 5th rank. I think it's best to get them when you are a little bit more well, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter too much right now. Okay. We are going to Salvatore's shack. Yes? Your hideout is... Did we decide where your hideout... Let's see. I think it's where Edgar is. So let's put him here. Let's put the hideout there. I'm going to... Bless you. Are you guys, I'm assuming, are trying to avoid notice on the streets?
Mhm.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
not,
we're trying to stealth.
not get into trouble?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yava.
Hmm.
Is there any like kind of cracks in this wall here, around this kind of big outer wall where the Arconas are? Anything that maybe we could slip around through that way? It might be quieter than just the middle of the streets.
And we can check, but their walls have always been really well fortified and guarded. He's an extremely paranoid person, so
Never mind. Just a thought.
Their corner estate is this. This is just...
Yeah, I'm thinking this as well. Yeah.
This is not a... I don't exactly know
What
what
is
this is,
this?
but it's a big ass wall, but it's not... There's no like... It's not defended. Like, because you did go to Orisini's house in the walls, right? I'm assuming you see... Yeah.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
just a path up here which just leads
Yeah,
straight
exactly.
around
You
and
have been
through.
there, so
Yeah.
that's not a big deal. These walls are not a big deal.
Okay.
It's probably just a relic of an older time.
it was during the Mongol invasion that they built
So,
it.
guys, if we're going to Salvatore's shack, I'm going to... Does Caden have quiet allies? Caden has quiet allies. I'm going to ask the lowest stealth person in the group with obviously follow the expert on stealth, so you get a little bonus here. Let me see who it is, though. Stealth.
Have a gas.
Priz.
Definitely going to be Priz.
I'm going to give you follow the expert, so I'm going to give you a little buff here. Let me see if I can get that set up, though, because I don't think I have this macro in this game. Follow the expert. Effects. Let's go ahead and... Let me just put in a macro bar properly here, because it's going to be useful. Material deck. Macro. Follow the expert. Is it?
Is it what?
What's the macro name? Effect, follow the expert. Effect, follow the expert. Perfect. All right, I'm going to add this to you.
Okay.
Select a skill, stealth, save, expert. I'm assuming expert, right? Was it master already? Oh shit, he's a master. Never mind. Let me undo that. Select a skill, stealth, acrobatic stealth, master. Okay. Roll me a stealth check, Priz. DC. Well, just roll me stealth.
Yeah. This might actually, well, yeah.
Damn.
Not bad, not bad.
Now, I that might be 3 lower because I have to check if the armor check penalty just always applies to stealth. I don't think this is noisy. It is not.
It does not. So it is not. It isn't 3 lower. It's 25.
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. All right. With that roll, I'm only gonna roll 2 tension dice. There's a 1 in 6 chance you might encounter some thugs regardless, but I think it's decent enough that. What's 1 in 6 times 2? 1 in 3? No. Yes. No. Wait. No.
1 in
one in
6 times 2.
Yeah, that's not how math works. I think.
That's not how math works.
Yeah, it's not
When
how
you're
math
trying to
works.
calculate the odds that we dodge it both times, it'd be 1 in 36 if we have a 1 in 6 chance of dodging it.
Okay.
Or getting the encounter both times. If it's a 1 in 6, then whatever.
It's not good. So I'm going to roll a tension dice. A 1 is bad. That's a 4. You guys make your way easily enough. Oh, across some streets. You dodge some thugs shouting, "Where are they? Find the damn dog, goblin!" And you and a couple other thugs.
Goblin.
He had the biggest ass I've ever seen. Look for him. And then we continue with on the way to Salvador's shack as you guys almost bump into a roaming ground with bang of thugs, but you will avoid them and make our way here. So I'll move you to this map. Womp. It's by the docks. It's a
Real quick, I would
What?
just like to stop something
what?
as we're walking along.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can walk and talk. Yeah, go for it.
As we're walking along, Aiden actually stops and he just goes, "God damn it, Durgan! Will you please keep it down?"
Sorry that I can't keep it in check.
The clapping of Durgan's butt cheeks is what is causing your stealth to be a little less here, but eventually you make it. Yeah, it's a -2 circumstance penalty to present stealth. All right, eventually you will make your way to. Let me find the description of this area. Oh, did I send you the picture of you guys fighting the madnesses yet? I probably have, but
Yeah, I think so.
I think here it is again. I like this picture. It was on fire, and you guys were getting assassinated. All right, so you are on 140 Wave Street. There is a small yet humble shack here, a decrepit building located on the Narrows, not far from one of the many ruined bridges that connected Old Corvosa. Wait, we're on the other side? Why did that give me... Why did Edwin put it here? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a shack. It is a decrepit, old...
Decrepit.
Decrepit?
What did you say?
Decrepit.
Decrepit.
Prepid.
Decrepit, yeah.
You put the wrong emphasis on the wrong side.
Fuck off! I can't speak today. All right. What do we do?
Bro doesn't know his Valhalla real. Stare, I'm getting wiped. I'm getting PK'd tonight, boys.
Oh yeah. What would you guys like to do?
Well, as seen, Aiden is just sneaking along, peers through the window.
You see... Oh god, it's not... Wait, is it? Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna draw on the map here. 3, 1, 2, 4. That was gonna make it way easier for me, although I will hide these numbers so you guys don't see them. All right, 3 is you will see a studio. Both of this room's windows are tightly shuttered. Then why did Edwin put windows here? God damn it! No windows. don't see shit.
Oh,
It's a door.
well then he's gonna try the door.
Okay, the door is unlocked. You make your way into the front of this area, and you will see.
Does that odd trigger it all?
Does what?
That's odd.
You have that's odd. Well, let me give you. Okay, Matt. Yes, it will if there is something odd. But let me at least give you a description of the rooms first before you
Yeah,
you ask
sorry.
me that's odd. Yeah. The air seems strangely fresh and scented. There's 6 large candles burning within. Each candle has been affixed by a glob of melted wax to the crown of a gleaming polished skull. And each of these grisly candle holders has been placed atop a desk here, arrayed in a gentle arc. A chair sits before the desk, and a careful stacks of papers and scrolls sits beside the arc. As you guys see, also a person. I'm not sure why it gives me a. Yeah, there's something odd in this room, Aiden. There's someone in here. Yes. She turns around. Oh, you're not one of the Emperor's thugs, are you?
Do I look that raggy?
Oh,
Seriously, do I look that bad?
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to insult you. Hi, I'm Laori. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Laori.
Well met.
Why are you here? Question mark?
Are you asking if you were asking a question, or are you asking us why we're here?
Yeah, why are you here? I'm looking for Salvatore, but I couldn't find him.
Uh-oh.
We're looking for an associate of his.
Who?
I would like to do a recall knowledge check on this.
Go ahead.
Specifically, she's giving off some very specific Zon Kuthan vibes to me, the player, but I don't know if Priz will know that.
Recall knowledge.
I'm going to... Can I roll deception to lie to her?
Targeter hit. Wait, is there a lie basic action?
I think there is, actually.
Just called lying. Yeah. Under
Yeah,
exploration.
lie. Yeah, right under jump, right above maneuver and flight.
Oh, under encounter. Okay, lie. Yeah, go ahead and lie to her.
Lie.
And tell me what you are attempting to lie about. It is a secret check.
His name is
Holden?
Ron Nagus. He's from the Milwaukee Expanse.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking for Salvatore. I'm a big fan of his work. Did you roll recall knowledge, Chris?
I thought I did. Did I not click it?
Oh, it's probably broken like every single macro in my life. All right, hold on. Recall, delete, add, recall, knowledge, macros, directory. Oh, it has an icon now? Cool. Check it out. Oh, wait, no, that's still the old one. Never mind.
Yeah, that's the old one.
Recall, Simon provided macros. Okay, try again. Ooh, natural 3. You're having a tough time figuring out what her iconography is on her dress and in her attire. It vaguely seems familiar, but you don't remember at this point in time.
Okay.
Aiden. Okay, well, I'm just looking for Salvatore. Are you? I think I have an idea if I know where he is, but it depends on what your intentions with him are. Well, his friends, you're not going to harm him, are you?
Why would I harm someone I need to talk to?
Because you're a cop? I mean, sorry.
That's the spirit. What?
Nothing.
Blue Lives Matter, Priz, okay? Anyway,
Jesus.
Well, if we're both looking for the same person, maybe we can work together. I think I know where he is.
Okay. Do you mind if we look around here just to make sure he's not, like, tied up in another room or something like that?
Absolutely. She smiles and beams at you. Go ahead.
And let's go down this hallway.
Okay, Aiden opens the next door. Let me give you a description. This is a painting. This room should be a combination kitchen and stone room, but now it's got a lot of mold everywhere. The stuff grows everywhere in every color, over tables, or across cupboards, and in swaths, and floors and walls. There's some fungus everywhere. Roll me a recall knowledge as you are doing that anyway, Aiden.
please tell me if I fail or critically fail. If I critically fail, I have something really funny to say.
Okay.
The fuck is my recall knowledge now?
It's deleted. You have to add a new one.
There we go.
Okay.
Add it back.
13 for a pretty good. All right. You realize that right colors on canvas could be set up with the right funguses. So this tracks with maybe what Salvatore was doing. You know, there is also a bottle of interesting looking jar of pigments, but on top of it is a yellow mold. On top of it is yellow mold. So if you want to grab the interesting looking jar of magically looking pigments, which Yava, you sense. Oh, Yava's over there. Never mind. Magical pigments, you'll have to face this yellow mold.
What check is it?
Survival.
Fuck.
Anyway, as while you do that, Isabel, Yava.
We're looking around back.
The front door. Why is that the front door? This is weird.
Wait, this is the front door? What?
Yeah, that's the front door.
That's the front door. What is this?
What?
Oh, I put you in the wrong place on the map. Do you see this cobblestone tile that probably leads to greater civilization? Yeah, my bad. I just put you
Oh,
in the wrong
yeah,
place,
because that looks more like
yeah,
a
yeah,
dock.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, that makes
it's
sense.
Fine. It's fine. Not a big deal. The smell in the center is a must. I will say you were walking along the docks anyway, because it was a nice day and the weather and the sea and all that.
Nice way to avoid notice.
That is it though. The smell in the entryway is of must and mildew. There's a mud on the floorboards. You actually see the doors slightly ajar. Prez, I'm assuming you can open the door as well, and you see a lot of mud and muddy fingerprints. Most of these I will ask for a recall knowledge on. Roll me survival, Isabel, and or Prez, and or both. Where are you going, Yava?
I'm looking in all the windows.
Okay.
Am I close enough to detect magic?
Yes, there's magic in this room. Isabel, perfect. The scene. Oh,
okay.
wait, hold on. We're level 8. Goddamn Pathfinder, hold on.
Well, level 9,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're level 9. Well, let's just do a level 8. It's. I mean, the footprints aren't hard to track though. There's multiple footprints. They look like thug footprints, to be fair, right? Like, but you're not sure. Rough looking footprints and muddied and everywhere.
Any ideas, Prez?
I don't know. Maybe pick up a scent girl?
Mayday can't speak, but
Not yet.
Nah,
not yet.
Boy.
What's up?
nothing.
What?
It's just because Pablo barked. So I assumed it was you.
Save that for the bedroom party, Daddy.
Anyway, the footprints are everywhere. They lead in, they lead out. It seems. I'm not sure if Mayday. Were you just memeing for that one?
She's a dog. She can try to smell. She's a
Okay,
wolf.
roll me a perception. But I like, how is she going to convey the information? Is the question.
The same way hunting dogs do. She can point.
Okay.
But before I do this, I actually need to check something because there is something that I think is very wrong on Mayday's sheet.
Did she not get a mature or whatever?
No. I think she's pulling a Yava here. Yeah. She's not
No.
legendary in survival.
Wow.
Wow.
She's not legendary in survival. She's
Okay,
expert
yeah,
in survival.
let's put that back down.
Wow. I didn't realize we could cheat this easily. Damn.
Yeah.
Doing it earlier.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, at no point did I roll survival for her before, so
Okay. Well, roll me survival for
it's-
Mayday or perception. I'll take either. Yeah. Because she's a hunting dog, she can smell.
it's still not switching off the legendary here.
Is she trained or expert?
She is expert.
Okay, I'll put her on expert. And it goes to legendary. I'll put her as untrained, and it'll go to expert. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and ooh. Okay.
She's the goodest girl.
She is the goodest girl. She
She
gives
is.
you a good. She gives you a look and then points in the direction of. Like, she'll go outside and just
What am I talking about?
what?
I understand it perfectly.
There you go.
Druid.
Aaron, feel free to. Do you want to roleplay Mayday? You can roleplay Mayday. It's on the spot, but congratulations.
Yeah, no, I
Mayday,
mean,
just
I have
like
no
that.
idea what Mayday's voice would be like. I guess it'd be like,
Bork, get that motherfucker.
She's from the street.
she was a former fighting dog, but also I think we're gonna go with, Isabel, can you understand me?
Yes, I can, Mayday, just on a base
Yeah,
level.
It's just I think that the guys were here, and like there was a bunch of them, and they're heading out.
They were the same people you guys fought in. Sorry.
Exactly.
They're the
Yeah,
Emperor's.
well, the thing is, you pick up on the fact that Mayday, for all that she is a big wolf, she was a fighting dog for most of her life. Everyone around her abused her, and so she's pretty timid inside. But she seems very fearsome.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Aw.
Oh, Zoink Scoop.
Anyway,
Huh?
it was the Emperor's thugs that those boots were from.
Did-
Yeah.
Do you have any idea which direction they went?
Oh yeah, they headed out in the direction that I previously indicated.
Ah,
This way.
Into the Emperor's palace. As Laori.
well,
There again.
Mayday seems to have a pretty good bead on it. It's the Emperor's thugs. They came in, looked to potentially have ransacked the place and headed back. What they were after, I don't know. She's a very good girl, but I don't know if she can tell you
says
that
Laori
much.
from the other room. They took Salvatore to the Emperor's palace.
Oh, son of a bitch, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go back to that fucking schmuck.
Also, Aiden, did you want to roll a survival for that yellow mold, or did you ask Jorgen or something to roll a survival for the yellow mold? Something.
No. You know what? Fuck it, we bull. We do not bull. Let me re-roll that.
Okay.
Better than...
will still trigger as you fuck this.
Uh-oh.
Well, no. Hold on.
Failure.
Okay. To remove the mold without triggering the spores, yes, you'd have to succeed. So, you're going to roll me a fortitude save as the mold is getting into your mouth. And okay. Fine. Try
He's
again.
a chain smoker. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, try the survival check again here. Let's
We
see if
ball.
how much you can fidget with this. All right, roll me
Is
another
it the
46
same roll again?
All right, you're fine. Roll me
Oh my
another
God.
for survival check. I can. There we go. There we go. Eventually,
He
you
just
remove
wants
it.
it to fail now.
It's either fail or succeed, right? And you succeeded. You find an interesting looking. I'm gonna mystify this. An unusual object here. Yes?
Can I try and identify it?
Yeah, roll me a crafting check.
Oh, fuck.
It is
Oh,
marvelous
fuck.
pigments.
Blah, blah, blah.
Is this guy an artist? Do we know that?
Yeah. Yeah. That was. I'm pretty sure Minjalento told you that Salvador Scream was an artist that met with Vencarlo multiple times, 3 times. They had an argument or something. You thought it was his lover. Then you're here because this is Salvatore's house. This lady's looking for Salvatore, but she knows where he is, but she can't go there. But if we can go together, I can help you fight off those thugs.
Oh.
They're a very
So we're-
Oh, sorry, go on.
Go on, Yara.
Yava's just going to whisper to Priz. So we're looking for this guy. We stumble upon his house, and this random woman is in here, also looking for him. And now she's offering to come with us. To
Yeah.
what fight? Do you not find that a little bit suspicious?
Canonically, no, because I failed a recall knowledge check.
I would just like to add to this as Aiden looks at, he kind of talks to himself. He doesn't realize he's completely alone, so he goes, "Oh, would you look at that? Mallory and I had something like this, like, years back. Except he looks around the room covered in paint. We had a tarp." And then he pops it away.
Laori.
What are you doing back here, detective?
Oh,
Fucking with yellow mold and finding this.
Oh. Quite the artist then. I'm sorry, random lady, but why exactly are you looking for this same gentleman that we are?
big fan of his work. Really like Salvatore.
Yes, I'm sure that is the case. Da-da-da-da-da. Come on, basic action macros, load up for me, please. Where is sense motive? Ah, there you are.
She seems to not be telling the full truth.
Just a fan of his work, and you've come all the way out here about the same time some thugs came and took off with him? That just doesn't add up.
She shrugs.
Not to be suspicious, but if we're going into battle with you, I'd like to know more about you. Can we actually trust you? Are you going to turn on us? Are you actually part of the Emperor's thugs, part of his army? It's just very strange that you're here.
It's the Zonkuthan symbol on my chest, isn't it? That's what throwing you off. Don't worry.
I have absolutely no idea what that is.
Can I recall knowledge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even. Oh, I just use my recall knowledge thing.
Public religion check.
Public religion check? Okay, let me find it. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, no, not great.
Give it a go.
You've heard of Zonkuthan slightly. He is known as the Prince of Pain.
Oh, that's...
Is that...
Oh, okay. I kind of...
Would I know it's the Prince of Pain or only Alex? I'm just checking because he rolled
Alex,
slightly
you rolled
bit
a
high.
20,
Only
you rolled a
Alex, yep,
20,
sweet. Too easy.
Yes, I mean, I vaguely heard of something about it. I didn't realise that was the symbol, though. The do with the Prince of Pain.
Oh.
Again, this isn't really clearing your name here. This isn't exonerating you. If anything, this is just making you more suspicious. How do we know you're not the one who's
Look.
hurt this person?
She says,
I don't think it necessarily makes you evil to be into BDSM, Isabel.
to be frank, I just want to talk to Salvatore. I know where he is, although I'm thinking you guys figured him out. I don't necessarily want any trouble. If that helps, I just want to really talk to Salvatore. I won't hurt him. I promise. She's usually telling the truth in this in particular thing. I just need to talk to him. That's it. Here, I'll give you something as a gesture of my goodwill. I found this in one of the rooms, and here, as she hands you a fragment of cloth. This fragment of cloth looks like a royal uniform. Governmental. You can roll me a society check, Isabel. Looks like from Castle Corvosa, potentially. Do you know as a player who you're looking for after Vencarlo? Like why you're looking for Vencarlo? Just quizzing you, Alex.
It's the dad of the girl from like way back when the plague was first breaking out, went away, didn't he?
No. Why did Cressida send you on this quest in the first place? The first person to get this right, other than Aaron, because he knows his shit, gets a hero point.
Damn it! That is the worst kind of discrimination.
Yeah, come on now.
I'm quizzing you guys. Why are you looking for Vencarlo? And I know Aaron knows his stuff. Aaron, it's fine. You're fine.
No idea.
Have you been paying attention to the plot, boys?
I'll
let you answer, Aaron. But I just want to make sure everybody else here knows what we're doing, guys. Why are we looking for Vencarlo?
We're looking
because
for
he's the G and he helped save Trinia.
We're looking for Vencarlo because yes, he is a friend, apparently, but also he is a lead on finding the Seneschal. Because the Seneschal of the castle, and I don't remember his name, I just remember his position as the Seneschal, has the legal authority to remove the queen.
All right, Aaron,
potentially.
Gain a hero point. Well done.
Now, real quick, I have a follow-up question.
Okay.
At the very, very beginning of the AP, there was a rumor that there was a love triangle
between Vencarlo, Sabina, and the Soldado, Gross Soldado, I think is the guy whose kid you saved. Yeah, or not kid. Whose kid you didn't save actually, but were saved anyway. Soldado, the drunk guy. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So wait, was it a love V or a love triangle?
I think it's a love V. I've never heard.
Because a love V is where there's one girl and then she's in love with this guy and he's in love with this. A love triangle is when the guys are also into each other.
It would have been a V. Yeah, it would have been a V. All right, that's interesting. I've never heard of that before. Where were we? Yes, Aaron, good hero point. Yes, because she'll hand Isabel the Seneschal's uniform, which was.
Wait, hang on a minute. What? Why is this in his house? He's not the Seneschal, is he? I know he works closely in the castle, right? But
I'm sure.
And if it is, why are you after the Seneschal?
I'm not. I don't care what the Seneschal is. But I figured you guys might. You guys look like you're not here to admire Salvatore's artwork, unless you are, in which I might be mistaken. But I'm here I'm here for his artwork mainly. You're probably here for something more important. Yes.
Again, that didn't really ring true, did it, my dear? So you're here just for the artwork. Come on, like if you want to help us, we need to at least be able to trust you. That seems very simple, very basic.
I will tell you a thing. I have my reasons, but I also really want to talk to Salvatore. If you don't want me along, that is absolutely fine. You guys can face the Emperor by yourselves.
Yes, we already did that. It went very well.
Really? I don't know what fucking room you were in, but it did not go very well.
God damn it, she's meant to have trust in us. Lang Christ, you can't just go saying that we're shit from someone we're teaming up with. How the hell did you get anywhere as a detective if you're just going around spurting out that you're shit at everything? Christ.
Listen, I'm not going to double cross you if that's what you're expecting. But I'm also not going to sit here and be interrogated like this. So
I'm not interrogating you, my dear. I'm just trying to find an equal
You are
footing.
you are interrogating her.
Oh, is this I was
So-
just trying to have a conversation. Sorry.
She should come along, yeah, and we'll all work together, right? As a big happy family per usual.
yeah.
Hmm?
She smiles.
Yeah, just
Mhm.
don't whip any of us. None of us are that. Well, I think none of us are that pain equals pleasure type people.
I
So-
understand a lot of
What do
people
you
don't
mean?
share the views of my faith, but
Wait, which faith?
I worship Zonkathan.
All right, I would like to recall knowledge about Zon-Kuthon.
Go roll me a public religion check.
I'm gonna hero point this one.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Oh my god.
Well, canonically, Pris, you know very little about Zonkathan, if anything at all, at this point. 20 was enough to know about the play. God, you didn't even roll a 20, did you? Jesus Christ.
No.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 1 and then a 2.
Well, maybe
You literally had to roll a minimum of 3, and
had
you
a-
couldn't reach
you
that.
had a
That is
blissfully-
crazy.
That's good. It's good. I like it. It's fine. It tells a story. So you don't know much
Yeah,
about
I
Zonkathan.
mean, I know a lot about my faith. I'm interested in learning more.
Oh, sure. We can talk about that later.
Mhm.
Might not be your cup of tea. Not everybody likes Zonkathan.
Well, you know.
Why do you like her? Or him?
That is a good backstory question. Let me answer that with detail. If I can.
Oh god, with detail, I'm out.
No, where are you going? Where are you
He's
going?
gone. He
No,
walks out.
this is good. This is good. I'm glad you asked. But I gotta find her stupid bio here on this PDF. Page 450. So let's go to page 450. What page am I on? 147? Okay. Page 450.
Tell us this, Pablo. Tell us the page numbers.
Look, I'm just
I'll
stalling.
metagame.
I'm stalling so I can. You guys know I'm actually looking for it instead of there being a dead seconds of silence. Although maybe silence would have been better than just telling you this. All right. As I grew up on the Cecil Riverport. Come on. There we go. I grew up in the rough streets of Riddleport. I learned a Zonkathan in the Riddleport, and I really liked it. I liked pain.
What?
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean, what? I... Okay. Openly... Okay, Laori displays a religious Zonkathan openly in her choice of weapons and armor. But she is very, very cheerful. You can tell that her kind of cheerfulness doesn't really vibe with the other worshippers of Zonkathan. But she tells you, I'm telling this as a DM, but she's also telling you a story. She's kind of viewed differently by both the worshippers, as she's telling you like her life of Zonkathan, but also other people, because other people don't. And she's telling you more about Zonkathan. I'm filling Priz's head with filling in the gaps here as well, Aaron and everybody else. Which, by the way, Zonkathan is a god of, for those of you who don't know as players, a god of. Well, actually, Aaron, can you just describe it really quickly? You know, we probably better not.
Yeah. So the deep thing is Zon-Kuthon used to be Shaylin's brother. He left to go do something, disappeared into shadow, and then came back as Zon-Kuthon, the god of pain and shadow. His whole deal, like, think Hellraiser.
Most of the followers of Zonkathan like pain, and they kind of see pain as pleasurable, which makes it really weird in my Wednesday Bloodlords group. But that's a different story.
Yeah. his faith is largely is predominantly centered in the nation of Nadal, which is shrouded in perpetual shadow because the people there during Earthfall made a deal to worship him in
He's
exchange for protection.
not the best god, but she she talks a little bit about she's a bit unsettling to be around. She likes self-flagellation. So like my hobbies are self-flagellation, torture, and but I don't like my fellow people when they actually torture. Well, hold on. Tortures. It's a way. Torture is a way for an intimate sharing of pain between two consenting creatures. Yes. Sorry, I shouldn't be talking about my kinks right now, but like that's like my thing. So.
I think I've heard about that.
Anyway, that's my little bit of a life story here. The Midnight Lord's teachings are my obsession, and I made a pilgrimage down to Nadal, became an accomplished priestess of Zonkathon. My other priests don't like my attitude, and that's about it.
She seems nice.
Fascinating, for sure. Okay, I mean, that's definitely put me a little more at ease around you, which might be a little strange given, you know, what you've just told us, but at least it knows a bit more about yourself.
Yeah,
I'm sorry if I came across a
that's
little
okay. Always
brash or a little harsh.
happy to share. Oh, the uncomfortableness just made it better, you know?
I imagine it did, yes, actually, for you. Well, I mean, I'm kind of sold. She can join us as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you must understand why I was a little superstitious of you being here with all of this ransacked property, but
Makes sense. Hey, I can cast harm spells and a couple of heal spells if you need me in battle. And some other stuff, of course.
Well,
Hmm.
see, everything seems great.
Hmm.
You can't judge a
Totally
book by
agree.
its cover.
She will actually smile at you at that, Priz, and be like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? We could be best friends, even though we have different faiths.
Wouldn't that be like the ideal? Everybody getting along?
I mean, I think so.
She smiles.
Mhm.
So, shall we go to the Emperor's Palace?
Of
I
course.
mean,
Yes.
what is the plan? Are we throwing ourselves at it again head first, or
Yeah,
we're
but
going to
this
be a
time
little
we're
more
all
subtle?
armed.
I mean, yes, but I'm a little more deplenished. I'm a little deplenished. Deplenished. That's the word I'm looking for.
Depleted.
That maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
We could
That
just
might be
hang
the one.
around here and rest for the day and go tonight. I don't see why not. Just well, you said you
Yeah.
already went there and had a bad battle. Well, with my help and a good night's rest, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Look, I need to.
There's a
If we're going to
very
be doing
important
this,
question. Oh, sorry, go on, Matt.
if we're going to be doing this tomorrow, I need to go back into the city to go buy some more ammo. I didn't realize I was this low.
Which city? Like all the way back?
All the way back. I can probably make the walk myself if they haven't blocked it off, but
There isn't a gun store or ammunition here in El Corvosa?
I would say probably not, but I'm also not like, would you have forgotten to buy ammo? Is this something you
I didn't realize I
canonically-
was so low.
Is this you canonically, as Aiden, who's had a gun for his 80 years of life, forgetting to buy ammo?
No, probably not.
Okay.
He really is turning into Joe Biden, bless him.
Go ahead and add,
When you
guys.
What?
No politics.
What?
No politics.
Nobody said anything.
Somebody
Yeah,
said.
what are you talking about?
Okay. All right.
We're trying to roleplay and then you're like, guys, and we're like, what?
Are you gaslighting me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Because it worked. I was like, wait, what?
I have one very important question though. If you do follow us in,
mhm,
how do you
mhm.
feel about brutally beating pigs for no reason?
Not for no reason. I
Cool.
mean,
See?
He has a very
Not for no
barbaric
reason.
sport that he wanted us to partake in, and that's kind of what led to the fight last time. It's a stance I'm not going to be moving on. So
well then,
I,
if you
I
see
don't.
pigs in there, we're freeing them. Is all I'm saying.
I
sure.
don't.
Mm.
I think they're
Okay.
tasty, but maybe I
Absolutely. If they're, I mean, the natural course of things, sure, certainly. If it's done with respect and to survive, absolutely. But
shouldn't. Sure, I have no
just for
strong
barbaric sport,
feelings
absolutely not.
about the pigs. She says.
Okay, she's good. She's cool.
All right. Well, the Emperor certainly is not a fan of us, and it's not as if he's going to ask us to play another game of pig
Blood pig.
tickle. What was
Blood
it?
pig.
Blood pig.
Blood pig.
Mm.
Edwin said, "Make sure your players play Blood Pig. Please make sure your players play Blood Pig, because then nobody in my games played Blood Pig." And look at me now. Look
Mm-hmm.
at me now.
It's not a druid-friendly game.
It's not a
Pig tickle is a whole different thing, Yava.
That was good. All right, get a hero point.
Right. Sorry.
That was pretty good. right. So, then let us take a break. Yes, we haven't taken a break today.
Mm.
It feels like
We have
taken a
not.
break because of Matt's ramblings, but
Wow, the shade.
I'm not the
Wow.
only one that rambled. What the fuck?
Wow.
Matt,
Damn.
you
Yeah.
asked this. You've
Now who's
you-
gaslighting?
Yeah. All right. We shall take a 15 probably minute break. What time do we start? 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. Yeah, we'll probably start the Emperor battle yet again today, I'm assuming. And probably pause halfway. But this time you'll be victorious, hopefully. Right?
Maybe. Do we get to
Course.
rest and get spell slots and 5th level spells?
I certainly hope you do. Yes, I certainly hope so. But yeah, I'll see you guys in 14-ish minutes. Bye-bye. Oh, and a reminder, no session next week, by the way, guys. So I don't know how to feel about that.
What? No session next week?
Yes, Durgan, I posted it in.
I know, I was joking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And just roleplay until the rest arrives. I will move time forward, though. Are we just resting during the day and going at night? That's not how it works, technically, right? Legally.
Why?
Legally, you can't rest
Legally?
once
Wow.
per 24 hours.
Gaslighting me as a night shift
Yeah.
worker, I see.
You can't
Thanks,
rest
Babs.
more than once every 20. Well, I mean, do you rest more than once every 24 hours?
Mm.
Exactly. So,
Yeah, I do.
8 hours?
Okay, counterpoint probably.
The following morning, if we want our spells and whatnot back.
Yeah, you're
Then-
gonna
Yeah, that's
have
fine
to,
by me.
you're gonna have to
We
kill
need
the
all
day.
the help we can get.
You're gonna have to kill the day somehow.
Pablo, counterpoint. Do you really want us to have a repeat of the dungeon?
That was fun. I enjoyed the dungeon.
That was good. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah, that was
high
that was,
tension.
Exactly.
Without stupid tension dice.
I kind of do. Wait, what? Hey.
Okay, sorry.
All right. So my logistical kind of concern here is, what do we do for 8 hours / then rest? Then Matt.
You know how we generate income? Can I generate chaos with an old Corvosa?
Ooh.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to make a roll, and I would like to basically start whispering in the ears of certain groups of people, especially the madder ones, and try to actually get them to start either rioting or just like causing a general ruckus, so that way they start drawing troopers away from the palace.
Detective, is this something that you're doing to help the people of this area?
Consider it tough love.
Is it? Or is it just a cynical attempt to get a bunch of crazy poor people to fight each other to further the needs of us, the bourgeois.
You made that word up.
I believe you're engaging in what is known as class warfare, which is the one kind of warfare Iomade declares to be invalid and without honor. That's new canon. I just wrote it.
Oh, it sounded great. I was like, yeah, that is Iomade. She hates class warfare. I mean, it's not really class warfare. It's just he's just opening their eyes to the corruption of the emperor, and he's showing them a way to express their anger that also causes a commotion.
Well, I mean, I agree that the queen and of course, is an illegitimate ruler due to her abuse of the people as well. We can assume that the man with the infernal soul kill machine is not a legitimate authority either.
Mm-hmm.
But when you mess with the interests of the people by pitting them against one another instead of pitting them against our common foe, then you're engaging in the lowest form of class warfare. You are trying to use the lowest common denominator against each other to distract them from the real problems. Wouldn't it be more ethical and more effective to, instead of getting them to fight each other, to rise up and fight with us?
No. Anyway, let's get this going.
I mean, the military's been banging that drum forever. But I don't know. So, detective, what's your thinking? That we'll draw some of the guards away from the Emperor's hovel?
Well, you can't be the emperor if your empire is getting torn up because everyone's causing a ruckus. Start getting people rowdy, get them mad. That should generate enough tension that guards are either going to go there by order or by curiosity, and it's going to draw attention away. So when we go in, we'll be able to take him out a lot easier than if we were going up against him full force. Because I guarantee you, if there was every single one of those troopers stationed up in front of us, we'd be in trouble.
Well,
Yeah, but wouldn't there be lots of civilian casualties as the riots are put down?
Depends how they respond to him.
oh, I'm sure the man with the soul kill machine will respond with kindness, empathy, and a measured response, detective.
We'll probably just slaughter them all, and then we might have a larger problem on our hands where we're fighting a 5-front warfare. I don't know.
I don't think that I can let them attack the civilians without trying to defend the civilians. So if your plan is to put the civilians in harm's way, that seems to make our job harder, not easier.
If you organize like a peaceful protest.
Oh yeah, sure, and we'll be able to have peace signs and police-free zones, and what else do kids do nowadays?
It's not about what the kids are doing these days. I'm just saying like if we sent them to the emperors for like a, I don't know, with a chant, right? I don't know, like free the people of old Corvosa.
Well, workshop it, Java, but your heart's in the right.
And then
it's not the first idea. I'm just saying, like, instead of having fires and looting and absolute destruction, perhaps we could just use your idea, but with less.
My idea has the same end result. It's not my problem how he responds to it. If that's the response he wants to do, then at the end of the day, it's all for the greater good.
The greater good.
Greater good.
Which greater good? Because the people that you're trying to lead into harm's way seem like the greater that we're trying to do good for.
And once the Emperor is dead, there won't be a madman giving orders to a bunch of goons.
So let's go kill the Emperor.
That's what I want to do, but I want to drag some troops away from him.
Okay, but you're trying to sacrifice a bunch of the people we're trying to save in order to make it easier for us, the heroes, to do our job.
Let me put it this way, right? We have a trifecta problem here where everything is going to lead to the same result. Option A, we go with mine. Protest, people, shit gets set on fire, people riot, people die. We go with the peaceful protest option that Yavra suggested. They're going to respond with overwhelming force, people will die. We go with uniting them against a common enemy. They'll want to take up arms. They're going to get slaughtered because a majority of them are babbling morons. People will die. It is the same end result no matter what you do. My way is just more effective.
Your way is less effective and less ethical. If the means are identical, if the ends are identical, the only distinction is the means. Why would we take a path that demeans us and the people we're trying to defend when, by your own argument, it turns out that the result of us doing it the ethical way of leading the people that we are here to save has the same outcome? I realize that it's not your particular cynical forte, but you already conceded that the outcome is the same, so we may as well do the thing that makes us good rather than bad.
If I rile them up and I get them angry and they protest, the second that shit gets violent, it means they'll disperse. It gives us a limited time window, but not as many people will die. If they have a reason to fight and a cause to fight, and they're in it, like we are, they will be willing to die. So a lot more will die if we unite them to fight, because they won't give up.
Okay?
You wanna have less deaths, you go with my way. People are gonna die no matter what, but mine's just more effective, it's easier to do.
So the outcome isn't the same, and so we should be protecting people, then, you're conceding.
Listen, listen. Let's just leave the rabble. They're either in the Emperor's employ or they're raving mad. So let's just scrap the idea.
I mean, I'm sure the detective wouldn't mind us arming the children, right? Child soldiers? That seems like a very efficient solution.
No child soldiers. No.
Mm-hmm.
Izzy, where's Izzy?
I have an idea. Not the best, but you know he liked our picks, right? To play a game. What if we release some picks and, make a ruckus about that his picks got released and they had to catch them again? He is a madman as well.
What?
We're gonna sneak in. Sneak in and release the pigs into the street.
The Emperor is mad at what do you think will happen if his pigs gets released?
He'll kill the person that released them, and their soul will be
The poor
destroyed.
animals
And it
themselves.
won't
I
be
prefer
us.
arming the children to freeing the pig.
It's either
No,
children or
Izzy, no.
pigs. The best option is the pigs.
I mean, we could
Thanks.
just face the enemy head on and deal with the consequences of our own earlier actions.
That's
That-
what we
now we
did
know.
last
Oh
time.
yeah, face him head on. How'd that work out for Caden?
Yeah. Well, listen, we have
lived.
way more information. We have more information. We can have a
No.
better
And we have
strategy.
You know what?
backup as
Eel's
well
End is
with
in
this
town.
fine lady.
What'd you say?
What was that,
Wait.
Izzy?
And we just have backup as well with this fine lady as well helping us.
Yeah, we've got the kinky lady. She's going to help
Yeah.
us.
I can.
Okay,
whip
you know
people
what?
to death.
I'm going to Eel's
Hmm.
End. I'm gonna see if I can go talk to Mr. Spider.
Hey, why do you love going on really far journeys that have no obvious...
What do you mean far journeys? It's on the way. It's like a small curve.
Let's go to Trinia's apartment. Let's go see the spider.
Get a hero
Where
point,
else are you
Summer.
going?
Get a hero point.
No, I'm not joking. It's like it's literally just a straight shot away from us right now.
Why do we want to talk to that insane man? Do you think he's going to
Okay.
team up with us?
Priz has moral reservations about
Child soldiers.
about arming the people to, draw attention. What if we do criminals? What if we can convince like what's left of Eel's End to start some shit up against the people at the palace? Because at the end of the day,
me and you.
What?
He's smarter. Spider is smarter than me and you. He doesn't become a crime boss by being completely daft. So I think
It's transactional, because we get to kill the Emperor, and then he gets to kick a opposing force out of Old Corvosa. Because if he has this Emperor here, this babbling moron who somehow has managed to get into a position of power, it's going to put his criminal empire at risk.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we saw how the Emperor got into power. Oh, sorry. I forgot. You were outside, hanging out, not confronting the bad guy like a hero.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't want to give up my gun. How'd that work out for everyone in there?
Everyone lived?
Barely.
Well, everyone lived. The outcome is what matters, right, detective?
listen.
Anyway, what you would have seen, detective, is that he's some sort of spellcaster. I think he uses a lot of mental manipulation magic. He made me run out into the court and then come back. So I suspect he uses those magics to maintain control.
And I'm not
Even
sure that
more
Spider
reason.
is a better alternative, because what is Spider immediately going to ask for if we succeed? He's going to want to take over the Emperor's empire. He's going to want to be the Lord of Old Corvosa, and we're just going to be trading one tyrant for another.
That tyrant's pre-existing.
But
just
his influence
necessary.
is much smaller.
All right, listen. It's been a long day, and we need to rest before we storm the castle. I'm gonna take my armor off and take. I'll sleep for the first watch. If anybody, looking at the detective, decides to leave and start a war crime, please wake me up. Otherwise, I'll take the remaining watches once I'm up.
Well, he didn't want to skedaddle to some war crimes.
Well, again, okay, let me put it this way. You guys, it's not 8 p.m. yet. It's noon. You have 8 hours to do something. Do we settle on twiddle our thumbs, or do we because Matt, I'm gonna give you a hero point for starting a decent discussion as well as giving ideas, because honestly, you have 8 hours before you can rest is the question. So is there anything you wish to do? You can just sit around and hang out and wait 88 hours and then rest, right? But if there's anything you do wish to do to, maybe the way Detective Lang was going about it is bad, but there might be things you could potentially do to turn the battle in your favor, right? Or make the encounter even easier, in a matter of speaking. So let me know if you are doing anything. If did you raise your hand, Matt?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, am I still raised? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fine. So you can either say, Aaron, Priz, anything you wish to do for 8 hours. You can also just say nothing and sit in the shack and hang out. Yeah, that is an option.
We'd like to get to know our new friend Laori. Here we go. And so that was the time that I died, and it was pretty painful getting eaten by.
Oh my god!
It was. But coming back, it gave me a renewed sense of faith, and it's interesting to know that that they're real. The gods are real. We always knew that they were real, but they know us and they care about us. And I'm sure your Prince of Pain sees you doing his works your way.
That is so cool. She is actively engaged in conversation for most of the day, Priz, and you get the fact that she is so cheerful, except roll me a public perception as well. Well done. So you get a couple of things here. One, she is extremely cheerful, and that for you doesn't great. So I think I might have mentioned this earlier, but I'll tell you this time you kind of get it. Her cheerfulness turns off her Zon-Kuthon friends because they don't like that. Her Zon-Kuthon turns off her cheerful friends because they kind of don't like that. If that kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's why I specifically ended with the statement of, I'm sure Zon-Kuthon sees you doing his work in your way, like validating that she can be a cheerful little pain princess.
Indeed, and her issue is she's pretty. She doesn't have a lot of friends, so the fact that you are sitting around and just hanging out with her, she is loving it. She is hanging. She is like chatting, talking about, a lot of her conversations do end with a sort of. There's a little painful twist to the end of them. If her anecdotes, not her conversations, but it is a good time. You spend some time with Laori. I've kind of already given you her major backstory here, but she is a good companion to be talking to. Although I will say she doesn't seem to have been divulging everything, and she doesn't have the intention of divulging everything, if that makes sense. Yes?
All right. As I told Yava earlier, my motto is trust people until they give you a reason not to, and then know that you can deal with it when they do.
You can trust me. Promise. She smiles.
I will trust you. After all, what are friends for, right?
Laori. We'll do one last thing. Yep. Can I pinch you just a little bit? Just to show you what my faith is like? Just a little bit of pain?
Okay, well, can I bless you in the name of Iomade? Just to show you a little bit of what that goodness feels like?
Okay, we can work some sort of faith exchange program, yeah? Let's
All
do
right.
it. She pinches you, and it is the most painful fucking pinch you've ever, people pinch people, right? How? This
Yeah,
one is the
it hurts.
worst. This one is the worst.
Under your arm.
Yeah. and
Ow!
now just feel it, and instead of hurting from it, feed it into your part of your brain that likes it.
Or, this was interesting. Lay on hands. There was no hit point damage, but still, with that fortitude save, this is a lay on hand situation.
Oh, and she will also. I messed this up. She's gonna show you a new spell, which is not even in Archives of Nethys. So, this is like. Oh, by the way. Oh, I gotta get the 2E version. Come on, 2E version. If you want, I can teach you sadomasochism. If you like that is, which it doesn't seem like you did, but where is it?
I mean, it's not my jam, but I mean, I'm hip. I get it. I know about that kind of stuff.
You can talk with share your friends. All right, where's sadomasochism here? Sorry, I'm scrolling. Shadow masochism. There we go. Domain, pain, cast, somatic, verbal, range, touch. I'll just. There we go. It's not bad. Interesting. It is.
Interesting.
It's got the cleric trait, but I'm okay with. I'm okay with you learning it eventually, Priz, if you want to. But that's not. I don't know if you can want to
No,
learn.
I don't think that's my like. So in the most non-judgmental way possible, just being like, no, that's not what I'm into. That's all right. But absolutely no shaming of like, oh yeah, you use your magic. All right, you serve your god in your way, and that's
Also,
you're just a good person.
roll me a religion check with charisma to talk about Aomade for a little bit because she is listening. So,
I mean,
as if it's the same
I-
modifier, then that's fine. But yes.
well, I would just use this.
Oh,
I use my Iomade lore.
okay. She's listening intently, and but I wanna quickly get to Durgan.
Yeah.
Matt,
I think
Matt,
that the vibe here is just that Priz is talking to her about Iomade in a way that's like, you can keep your faith, but we don't have to be enemies.
She is interested
Basic.
though. Okay, Durgan.
Durgan.
They were talking to you in chat, and you just ignored them.
Yava, they're like, so Lang and Yava are kind of having a quiet conversation, just kind of murmuring back and to one another. And then finally, Yava shouts out, Dagon, is your plentiful dwarven ass coming with us? Or are you staying here?
Sorry. I was sleeping with my eyes open.
Hmm.
You all talked about how we should do it, and I just got tired. I don't want to visit that mad emperor, but we have to.
Well, come on,
Lang-
we're going to go visit another mad bastard.
Yeah, Lang and I are going to go see that spider. Remember Spider? Creepy guy.
Never seen him.
No, you were with us. You'll remember when we get there.
He's the one running the drugged in / sex dungeon / gambling room / pleasure barge /
We found
fucking
Jasper there.
scuzzhole.
Jasper that was the first time you met him, I think.
Oh yeah, that was memories. That was a
Memories. Oh, Jasper.
Oh, Jasper, where'd he go? You know, Summer, if I ever end opening another campaign, or you can play as Jasper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Well, I don't know. I'd probably get kicked because he would sexually harass every single player.
That's
Hey, gorgeous, how you
Threaten
doing?
me with a good time.
I have a
Jesus.
boyfriend. Well, you look like the kind of gal that could use two.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd get kicked.
Wow, Matt, what a line! All right, what
a
were we
good one.
talking about?
All right, Dave.
We're gonna go see Spider.
Okay,
We're gonna go
Off
see
we go.
Spider.
Izzy's not going. She's doing her own thing. I'm not concerned about that at all.
Isabel, did you even invite Isabel? I don't think you invited Isabel. That's fine.
No, they did. They
oh,
did.
They did. Oh, everybody but
Yeah, they did in chat.
Prizzy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could
I invited Priz too.
You can invite Priz. That's fine. There's 8
I invited
hours.
everybody except for that creepy lady.
Well, I mean, she's fine. We just bonded.
Really happy for you. I just have the complete opposite philosophy when it comes to people, which is you are to remain suspicious and wary until they have proven their loyalty and trustworthiness.
All right, well, let her give her a chance to prove herself trustworthy.
Oh shit, we went right onto the budge.
You guys walk into the barge. It's not the same kind of.
Larger, what are you doing here?
Oh God.
Oh, it.
Okay. Well, I think
An old Prizzy.
These are your old tokens. Oh no. Well, actually, these are your post remaster tokens. We did a remaster in this campaign, and we're about to do another one. That's crazy. How time flies. Where is Isabel? There we go. Edgar, you exist?
Is he? I don't think Isabel's coming, right?
It's been such a long time since we've seen Edgar and the little rat.
Wait, you invited
And
Isabel,
Machenko.
she's not going, right? I see. Okay, Isabel, you're gonna do your own thing. I got you. Then. Oh.
He's just paddling around.
Okay.
Just so I can be in the scene to see what's going on.
Riz, Aiden, Caden. Yeah, oh, this is old Aiden as well. All right, you guys make your way to the barge. The enforcers cross their arms as you approach. What do you want?
Want to talk to Spider?
Oh yeah, he's busy. He gives you another look. Your armor, the fact that you're now 6 levels above them. You know.
We're old friends.
Okay, sure. Hey, DeVargo. All right, yeah, no, okay, I'll bring him over. Womp.
Whoa.
You guys make your way downstairs. DeVargo is counting some coins as he looks at you all. Y'all look a little different than last time I saw you all, huh? Well,
You look exactly the same.
yeah, unlike you, I don't level up. Now, how can I help you?
Business going well?
No, actually.
Well, that's why we're here. Aiden's gonna grab this chair and he's gonna drag it along the ground, bringing it right to where his token is and taking a seat, crossing one leg over the other. You have a problem in regards to your income. We
Yeah.
have a problem in regards to who's causing that problem.
Oh, you can get into quarantine?
We can help each other.
Amazing.
It's not just a quarantine, my friend. It's the Emperor.
That guy's been a pain in my ass, yeah.
Taking out your runners, right? Your couriers? I mean, his guards, his goons are everywhere. It's only a given that if any of you guys are carrying shit, doesn't matter if they say they're with you or not. They're gonna get beaten, tossed into the street, and whatever they had is gonna be taken off them.
No, he's been pretty respectful with my area. But it is losing customers. It is causing me to lose customers. So it is a bit of a problem, but not the worst. What do you propose, then?
Well, see, one of the biggest problems with taking out the Emperor at the moment is the fact that he's cowering in what is essentially old Corvosa's version of a castle, and it's surrounded by all his little toy soldiers. We need to have a few of those soldiers dragged off, distracted, occupied. That way we can slip in, get rid of him.
You guarantee me you would get rid of the Emperor?
Pal, we didn't have weapons on us when we first met him. And we bloodied his nose. Imagine what happens when we've got our blades and our guns and our crossbows. And we come with only the intent to kill.
Tell you what, I got a deal for you. I'll send one of my goons along. You guys get close, I'll have him shout out that Eel's End is having a little bit of a discount, a little bit of a free-for-all. The courtesans are half off, all that jazz.
I knew a boss in the city.
Oh, a what?
You know, a mad emperor killing people because they don't want to play a pick game. Rather want to have someone rational instead, you know.
Oh, wait, you want me to take over the Emperor's place? Nah, man. I'm happy with my Eel's End, and I don't really...
Believe me, look, I wouldn't want to put you in that position either. If you had that type of power, once mainland Corvosa stabilizes, it doesn't matter if they give a shit about old Corvosa or not. If you had that level of power, you'd be considered a threat.
Yeah,
He has to go solely for the future of it. Even if he wasn't encroaching on your territory now, he'll cause encroachments because that quarantine will become a militarized zone.
I'm happy with my little spot in life, and I'm making plenty of money. I'll send a goon with you. When you go there, I'll make sure they let him know that we have a discount. I'm sure a few of those thugs will run off and leave the Emperor a little bit alone. Deal?
Aiden reaches out to shake his hand.
Awesome.
But
I mean,
You
when
better
the
kill-
spider,
Hmm.
when the spider retracts his hand, you'll see 3 pieces of platinum neatly placed in it.
He like gives you a subtle nod of acknowledgement and puts it in his pocket. What were you saying, Pris?
I was gonna say, I mean, the detective, of course, will make a deal with you based on what he sees, which is your greed and your avarice, and I'm sure we can serve those goals. But I'm just gonna say, it's also all. I see somebody who protects his people. It doesn't have to be that DeVargo is known only as a criminal in these parts. DeVargo, the savior of old Corvosa, can't possibly hurt your business.
Maybe. Roll me diplomacy. Okay, so what are you proposing?
Just make sure that if fighting does bleed out, be ready to ensure that people have a place to go, a refuge. You have a whole ship for people just sleeping off the effects of the drugs and the ladies. Certainly, you could let people stay there free of charge for a day or so if riots do break out in the city. And then they'd know where to come to pay their gratitude later, I suppose.
Interesting proposition. I'll consider it. But hopefully it doesn't come to riots.
Well, that was my thought too, but, the detective has his own ideas sometimes. So, I just wanted you to know that I know you're more than just a seedy underworld criminal guy.
Thanks, he says. And then he will dismiss you. I want to get to Isabel's thing before the session ends. So
Yeah.
I just want to see did you want to finish your thought, Aaron, or was that it?
No, I mean the point was, yeah, she's made the point.
Yeah, fair enough. Isabel, what will you be doing?
Why is my mouse not working? Ah, there we go. I will be doing. Where are we?
Okay.
I'm going to disguise myself as one of just the heavies
Okay.
of the Emperor, and I just want to kind of don't want to go into his castle, but I just want to kind of like mope around, scout around, see if there's kind of like don't know why that's posted a second time. See if there's like a routine to a changing of the guards, if there's any moments when it's quieter, if there's any plans or such, if just try and see if we can get a more advantageous
Roll me a perception.
time to go.
Roll me a perception. Oh, I put pros down. Sorry.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay, yeah, reroll that. Okay, unfortunately, it is. There's plenty of guards in there. I will give you an end though. One thing I will give you: there is a path through these areas where you can avoid most of these gangs, facing only these 2 thugs and then the ones in the throne room. All right, so
Which two thugs? The ones standing guard.
yeah, you see the one
Yeah.
standing guard.
Yeah, those ones.
So you would be facing these, and obviously the ones in the throne room, which would be still a lot. But I would say even though you didn't roll a 1, so that's fine. You can avoid the other roaming fucking gangs that are out there, unless of course this battle somehow escalates into like a weird out of this area place. But I don't think it should. And I'm actually going to. Yeah, you didn't roll well enough. I do apologize, Isabel, but yeah, that's the best I can do. But at least you only faced a handful, maybe less. I don't know. We'll see. So, is there anything you wish to do, Isabel, as well, or is that it?
No, that was it.
Okay.
just kind of scout around, see if there's an easier path in.
Yeah, you do find a path that avoids the major like clumps of gangs, but there's still in this area you don't find any additional information, at least with these ones. So
Cool. Yeah, it is what it is.
fair enough. So we're gonna move back to Corvosa. This was the day. Well done. I'm very proud of you guys for figuring out something to do for today. Yay! Yay! Look at that!
Yay.
Look at that! And Aiden, good idea. And we're gonna go ahead and long rest here. We have a few minutes left. I'm just gonna save the battle for next session, obviously, but
Yeah, that's fine.
we are. If there's anything else you wish to say or do, what's her name? Laori? No, damn it,
Laori.
Laori. I'm just gonna put her on the map here. So if there's anything else you wish to say and or do for the rest of the day and or night, let me know.
Well, there's an easier path in. I tried to disguise myself, but well, it's only a very basic spell. I know it almost felt like they knew I was a little out of place. I didn't want to get myself caught by myself, but unfortunately, doesn't seem to be any real pattern or order to it. Well, as we know, he's a madman. He's not that well organised, but we can certainly choose a path that avoids most of the guards, and there'll be the two. You remember the tower? On the main tower, which we had to turn up and then go over the path, we can fight two people there and then take those on. At least it'll be fewer people, but that's the best I could do, unfortunately.
Did what you could.
A bit helps.
Alright, so we'll have some get dragged away by the Vargo's goon. Hopefully Vice is still a very big weakness here for everyone. Isabel, you'll lead us in, so that way we can get to as close to the palace as possible before engaging. And then I guess it's anybody's guess after that. You said this infernal machine, the guillotine from hell, infernal powers, swallowed souls. That guy, for someone like that to just appear out of nowhere, that feels almost like he's made a deal with the devil. Do you think maybe it's like a conduit for his power? You destroy the guillotine and we could sever him off so that way he's just a flimsy punk?
I don't know. I mean, I was already planning on trying to destroy the guillotine, so like you don't have to convince me that it's a good idea.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out our priorities in the fight, because, it's like...
Number 1,
You had this.
defend each other. Number 2, defend the people. Number 3, defeat the evil. That's pretty good.
Yes, but there was that very odd gnome creature. It was very creepy, and that man or woman, I never got. It doesn't matter. They seemed far more connected to that infernal thing than the Emperor did.
That's very true. They seem to have more control over it. At least the Emperor was directing them. No, he wasn't doing the deed himself. And he doesn't strike me as the type not to want to get his hands dirty.
Yeah, he stabbed Caden a few times.
Mm.
So his little goon is definitely trouble. They definitely wreaked havoc and are a spellcaster, if I recall correctly. So they are a priority, and then the king, obviously.
Yeah, I think that's wise. Wonder if taking that little weird creature out would sever a link to whatever the hell this contraption is. Maybe that's just wishing too much. Maybe it's a little too basic, but it's worth a shot.
The last I remember the room, the guillotine was at the far back, and there were several people in the room. Yeah, it'll be difficult to get all the way back there without being completely surrounded.
I mean, I can fly. It's just how long is it going to be for me to take it down? I suppose.
Hmm.
And if they can still target me in the air, they did as we escaped.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the worst idea. Destroy them and it, or either or all of it.
Burn the whole goddamn place down.
Try that.
I mean, I do
can
like that
cast
thinking,
invisibility.
detective.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Actually, because the entrance and the exit there are pretty much a tight squeeze. If we lured them into a compact area, bam.
I mean, if we could sneak up and get a shot off, as Yava said, that would certainly help us at least weaken them significantly. It's just there's no surprise rounds in Pathfinder, so I don't know how we'll be able to do that.
Exactly. The moment we do anything with invisibility, we become invisible.
Mm.
It's a shame I'm not playing.
Playing D&D.
It's a shame. No, it's a shame I'm not playing my goblin because I could just do invisibilities. Feel like I have so many times in my other session with Pablo.
I'm just excited for the fight.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, boys and girls.
Okay, it's gonna be 1 week because he's gonna message us. He's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm bored. I don't actually like my
guys,
vacation.
I remembered that I need money to live.
Mr. Squidward."
All right. Thank you for watching YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.